All right, we got Deezy Kruger joining me here on the show for Sports Hip Hop with DJ Mad Max, Live 365, iHeartRadio, YouTube. Go check us out there. Deezy, welcome to the show, man. How's it going? One of them,
Yeah,
available on
man.
all
Appreciate
platforms. Brand new single.
yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for having me, man.
Of
You
course.
know,
As I was
yeah.
telling you before, when you got logged in here, that single, it's going to be major for you. And I even read some of the comments that this is going to be game changing. So walk me through how you feel about comments such as that this is going to change the game.
Well, man. Honestly, everything's coming so fast, man. I'm just really taking the time to just, take it all in. But I really appreciate that, man. I really pay attention to it, and I'm gonna give them everything they want, man. We're gonna change it with this.
No, you are. It reminded me a lot of the old Master P when listening to it. I don't know
Oh
what it
yeah,
is, like the
yeah,
Ice
the
Cream
No
Man
Limit
type of
days,
stuff.
huh? Yeah, I grew up on that No Limit, man. I'm from South Carolina, so a lot of like the influences was like No Limit, like Hot Boys,
Yeah.
yeah, Outkast, Dungeon Family, Scarface was big on one, so yeah,
Yeah, the legends right there.
yeah,
What's your
man, all
go-to
day.
album from that era, from that golden era, the
When
90s?
that golden era,
Mhm.
it's dark and hell is hot, man,
Oh,
all day,
DMX.
all day, man. Either flesh of my flesh, that's all day,
The
all day,
two
man.
classics in one year. I don't think there's been too many artists. He might be the only one thinking about it. Two classics in one year, right?
Yo, man, X was the best that did it, man.
Yeah.
It was the best that did it, man. That was my go-to with everything. I go through it. I go put the X in, man. I can ride,
Yeah. He should
Yeah.
be in everyone's top five. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh yeah, man. When X came in, he changed the game.
Yeah.
He changed the game. You had everybody want to be dogs. Everybody growling and barking. You know what I'm saying? Like you had the dirt bike era. Yeah, man. Everybody wanted to be like X, man. The Rough Riders changed the game, man. For real.
They did.
Yeah.
With you branching out here from South Carolina, where are you looking to expand next? Because I know you have the Atlanta connections. Of course, you got the Florida, Miami with El
Got the
Nice.
Atlanta. Got the Atlanta connections. Got the New York connections. I got Massachusetts connections. But man, we gonna see how far it goes, man. Ain't no limit to it.
Mhm. It's always interesting because I've talked to a few artists coming out of South Carolina, and they tell me that it's always difficult because for some reason North Carolina, it's easier for them to make it out. What is it about South Carolina that it's harder for you guys to get that spotlight on like North Carolina? What's your opinion on that?
Unity, man.
Mm.
Unity. It's hard for us to get together and push each other. You look at it, man, in different cities, different big cities, and areas that go on. You got one person come out, they put the next person on, they put the next person on, put the next person on. And they always got they round in the clip, they ready to go. South Carolina, man, it's like a black hole, man. It's like they don't want to see you once one person get better than the next person. That when everything start to go left, man,
Hmm.
But it basically I say unity, man. Unity.
Unity.
That's for sure.
Tell me about your journey, man. When this really became official and you decided that you're one of them.
Well, that's a good one, man. I was doing music since my name actually is Shadi, stand for musically inclined, meaning that, what I'm saying, you can do anything with music. So I grew up around music. And when I really started writing, I was just a normal little kid. Everybody keep going, keep going, keep going. But it just was recently like I really understood from growing into that power. I really ain't one of them, It's gonna be a hard thing to deal with when it comes to it.
Mhm. What was your first taste of the industry and getting in right now? What was it that you're like, oh man, this industry is going to be tough, but I'm going to push through it? What was that taste out? This is what the industry's like?
Uh, I get that push every day.
Yeah.
Shouts out to my CEOs, man. Shouts out to Cat, shouts out to Kills, man. Them boys push me every day, man. And it's like I be up like, oh man, like boy, this is work, because I'm still transitioning into that position. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shouts out to them, man. They push me every day to show me what it's really like. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really still getting that breakthrough with that.
I was doing my research on you and especially looking on iTunes and Apple Music with one of them. Is this your first real official single here?
Yeah,
Is
yes,
this
it
your
is.
all-time first release?
Yes, yes,
Wow.
yes.
Wow.
Yeah, man. And
It's a hell of
I
a
mean,
debut. I'll say that. That's
yeah, I appreciate that, man.
yeah.
Like it's like, man, but that ain't even the chip off the iceberg, man. We got a long run to go, man.
How many songs do you
You
think you have in the vault right now?
know? I got over 500, man, just sitting in the safe, just locked, man. I got an internal club. I've been writing forever, man, but we ain't even going into those. We starting all new, man. We going all the way, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I want to
I'm
know
gonna
about
do
Oil Gang Mob, Oil
oil
Gang.
game, oil. All right, what's up? What you want to talk about?
How the label came together. Is this your official label? You just signed with them. Walk me through the history of this.
Nah, it's a family, man. It's a New York based record label. You got the CEOs, you got Cats and Kills. It's basically family, man. I'm plugged in through family. Me and Cats is like family, for a long time, over 20 plus years. So, we was going back and forth with it for the longest. And then it finally got to the point like, man, what's up, man? Either you gonna sink or drown, Deezy, what you gonna do? So it got to the point that let's go, man. Let's crank it up. Like again, man, shouts out to them boys, man. They really pushing me on it. So, with Oil Gang, man, Oil Gang is a family, man. It's different than a record label. It's family, you
It's
know?
family, and that's important because in an industry full of snakes, you want to have the people that have your best interests, and it's important that you describe it as family. Are you guys going to be looking for a partnership with a major? Are you looking to just stay independent? What are the long term goals here for you?
Right now, we just working, man. Whatever comes with it in the near future. But right now, we just focus on right now, just pushing all this out right now, man. Shit,
Yeah, this single's fire, as I said before. I was even surprised because it's so unique to hear a newer artist today. Because I'm expecting a trap beat or drill.
Yeah,
Drill's like the number one thing taking over in New York right now. But when I
yeah,
heard
that
your
mumble
song, I
rap.
was like, this is a breath of fresh air because I've been listening to a lot of Master P recently, and I was like, what? What? I was like, I guess we're
Yeah.
vibing here. We're on the same vibe.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try my best, man, to just keep it authentic, man. Like bring it back the way the music era started, man. I don't want to hear all that. When I put an album in, I don't want to hear that. A skippity, dibbity, dibbity, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
The
I can't
mumble
get with
rap.
that. Like, yeah, like my kids be putting artists in. I be looking like, this is what it is now. I got to come up with a dance. You feel me? So it's like you said, it's refreshing to hear you say that, man. Because I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this, man. We got a whole long run to do with this one, man.
I can tell. What's going to be the plans for the rollout of an EP, a mixtape, an album? What are you looking to
Oh, real
release
soon,
next?
man. We got that one of them about to drop. We got that Nightmare of the Merc coming, man. It's a lot, man. Just stay tuned, man. I'm working constantly, man.
I feel like you could
Constantly,
do
man.
something special with your last name too. Do something special for the Halloween. Deezy Kruger
Yeah,
on
man.
Freddy Krueger, right?
Yeah, I'm from South Carolina. Where I'm from, Sumter, South Carolina. They call it the Merc City. You feel me?
Hmm.
So that with the Deezy Kruger, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been sleeping on Deezy, so we about to wake them up, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna take they sleeping to feed off their energy, man. It's gonna be a whole night, man. The Merc. You know what I'm saying? Like it's about to be crazy, man.
It
It's about to
really
be
is.
crazy.
If you had to think about it, I think one of them would be a perfect album title for your debut. What's a title that you would consider for your official
That's what I'm
first
thinking
release?
about running for. That's what I'm thinking about running for my first EP. That one of them, you know, just to make a statement like I ain't one of them,
Mhm.
like you know.
How'd you learn the business of networking in the industry? Because you've connected with people like El Nice and you already got Oil Gang. So how did you start to learn the business of networking? Because it's not all about what you know, because we'd all be on by now. It's all about who you know in
Yeah.
this industry, unfortunately. So when did you learn the business of networking?
Basically, I'm still learning as we speak, man. Every day it's a different journey, man. One thing I can say is stay focused, man. Stay loyal. Pay attention. You know, shit. Just pay attention to what's going on around you, man. That's all I can say, and you will learn it as the day goes. It's like it's no. I can't. How can I say it, man? It's no way to just wake up and think you know everything. You're gonna learn something new every day. You know. So networking is just like any other business. You know what I'm saying? It's about who you rub shoulders with, how you carry yourself. You know,
Exactly. How do you turn a loss or just a step back into a W? What's DZ's way of doing that?
lock in,
Lock
lock in
in.
and go harder. Once you done been up, man, and you fall back down, the best thing about that, the route to get back up. So just go harder, man. You
Mhm.
know.
How was this video shoot for one of them? Because it
Oh,
looks
that
like a
was that was
movie. How was
epic.
that?
That was epic, man. That was epic. That was one of the biggest moments of my life, man. You know, man, that was epic, and it just showed me, man, like the support that's coming back off of it, the feedback. just telling me to keep going, man. It's epic.
Do you
It's
plan
epic,
on,
man.
as far as getting creative with a few future music videos, doing some scripts, kind of making it like a movie, having the sketches in there, like
Oh,
old school used to do it?
oh yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, man. We're gonna bring back the Michael Jackson videos, man.
Oh, with the light
Short
up
films,
floors,
man.
like the Billie Jean videos.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the thrillers, man. The zombies
All
and
the
coming
zombies
back.
and stuff from
Yeah,
Thriller.
nah, man, those
MTV.
Jones, man. But nah, man. That's definitely something we're looking forward into, man. Bringing back short scripts with it, you
Mhm.
know.
I was thinking
Yeah,
about that the other day, and I'm happy that you're interested in doing that because I was on YouTube and I was going through old Fabulous videos, Cameron
yeah,
videos, and I'm just like, and
yeah.
Nelly Dilemma. I was watching that video. I'm just, videos are not a vocal point in the industry anymore. It's usually just a stack of cash and someone driving around in a car. It's very simple. Back in the day, it was cinematic, and that's because MTV, BET, all these major publications used to do these countdowns, and we don't have that anymore. So when that all died out on TV, the music videos went away.
Yeah, man. It's the music videos just like the music nowadays.
Yeah,
Like
microwave.
that's all they want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? How much money they got, how much cars they got. You know what I'm saying? But it's people out here really struggling, man. You know what I'm saying? So they don't see the eye or the bigger vision of what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is brainwashed with it. So their videos, everybody got guns out. Everybody drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody junkies, everybody do what they do. That's the base of music nowadays. So that's how you see it. You know?
Mhm. Your representation of South Carolina, where do you see South Carolina going in the future now? Now that you're going to be one of the artists putting it on the map, there's a couple other artists that I've had on. So, what's your consensus on where South Carolina is heading in the rap scene?
Oh, we the next big thing. Everybody
Mm.
keep their eyes out, man. Better keep their eyes out. We've been blackballed, we've been shut out for a long time. Once we get that foot in the door, I don't think it's gonna be no way to close it.
Mm. You mentioned a key word there, blackball. Why do you think you guys ended up being blackballed in the first place? I remember we talked about
We
unity
do
earlier, but
we
what
do
do you
it
think was the key?
ourselves. We do it ourselves. Every artist that come to South Carolina, they got something negative to say about the people in South Carolina. They don't know how to act, man. We do it ourselves. We blackball ourselves, basically. You know?
I definitely see some big things coming in the future, especially from you with this content that you're dropping. This
Yeah.
new song, one of them. I
Yeah, I
expect big
appreciate that, brother.
things.
I appreciate that, man.
Are you looking
Yeah,
to have
man.
any features on the way? Artists that you're collaborating from South Carolina? Are you a feature guy? Because I know J. Cole from North Carolina, he's not big on features. So,
I mean,
what's your preference?
if I do, it's I see features with a few, but I'm really a state of myself type. Like if I ain't with you, I done did all that. I got a few features right now. I'm thinking about putting on something, but I ain't too big on a lot of people, you know. So you look forward to hearing some features. It's some special guests that'll be appearing. Yeah, man.
That's fire.
Yeah.
You got the New York connection. So who are some hip hop legends you would like to collaborate with? I could see you going because you have that. You love that DMX. So I could see you doing some stuff
Yeah.
with the Locks, like Styles P,
Oh
Sheik.
yeah, 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 man. Come on, man. That's the best. That's the best three-man
Yeah,
group in the
Jada.
game, man. Shouts out to the Locks, man. They've been at it so long, man. Like I do something. Another one I want to do something with. I want to do something with Drag On, man.
Oh
I
yeah,
want
that's
to.
fire.
Yeah, I want a Swiss beat. You know what I mean? I can see myself with um. Let me see. I want something with Fab.
Fab
You
is
know.
tough.
Um. Nature. He been
Nature,
away back in the day. Nature
Queens.
was away. Yeah, he was away. Nas.
Nas classic.
Yeah. Jay. I want to get big enough to get with Jay too,
Mm.
so we can sit at the table. You know what I'm saying? We get in the bag.
God did.
Um. Yeah. Buster.
Busta
Officially
Rhyme, he's
Buster.
tough.
Buster delivery was crazy. Um. But New York, Benny the Butcher, Conway.
Griselda,
Yeah, Griselda all day. Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murda.
You know, Mook, the battle rapper Mook. We
Murda
got a
Mook.
little connections. We got a little connections. We was politicking on some things, but yeah, man. for the North, that yeah, that's a wave right there. Yeah,
I could
yeah,
see that happening. A lot of those
yeah,
features are definitely going to happen, man. Because once they
yeah,
hear the music, it's over. I don't care about people's following. I don't care about any of that. I care about what can you do when it comes to the record, and that's how
yeah,
companies should approach it. A lot of it's
yeah,
image, a lot of it's nonsense, and it should be what can you do on the record.
yeah,
It's not like that anymore,
yeah,
unfortunately.
man. That's how it goes, man. Like it ain't about music no more. But a wise man told me back in the day it was 90% business and 10% talent. So, when you go and sit down in front of a record label, they want to know what they put their money into inside of their brand. So, it's like, of course, you can rap. A lot of people can rap, but if I invest this right here, can it sell? So what your following is gonna do? That's how a lot of them look at it. You know what I mean? So the music really ain't even a thing nowadays.
No.
We about to bring it back with this oil game, man. Believe that.
To expand
Believe
on
that.
Oil Gang a little bit, do you have some other artists on the label? How are you guys planning on expanding?
Well, yeah, we got an R&B, we got an R&B artist on the label. We're looking to expand a lot more throughout the future. But we building this from the ground up, man. From the ground up. We here now.
Definitely,
We here
especially
now.
with yourself here putting out this record, and it's already
Yeah,
shooting up in the numbers with your own Vivo
yeah.
account.
Yeah, in 2 days, it surprised me the numbers that it did in 2 days. Saying that that's my first video ever to touch the scene, first ever release. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for the next one to do 5,000 in 2 days. After that, 10,000 in two. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna power up.
What's the next single you already have in mind that you're going to drop? Because I think we should let this flourish for a little bit. We're in that too much instant. We need a new song era now. What's going to be the next one? I think we should let this one flourish because it is quality and it's actually
Yeah,
it's a great song, 100%. So what's the next one
yeah.
you're looking to release here that you want to top this one?
I'm thinking I got one for the streets, man. I think that'll be the next one, man. I think that
You have a
yeah, I
name
think
for it
that will be
already?
the next one. Yeah, it's called For the Streets, man.
For the streets.
Yeah, for the streets. It's like really a motivation for the streets. Like,
Is
I'm
it a
I'm,
flip
I'm
on
here.
DMX's For My Dogs?
Yo, you can go there with that one. You know what I'm saying? You can go there with that one. I might have to take that beat, man, and go and do something on that beat. You just threw me one just now.
That's
Yeah, we
tough.
can. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think that for the streets. Either that one, or either it's gonna be flex, man.
Mhm.
One out of the
What's the
two. I
most
got. I got.
important thing that you've learned so far now that you're in this industry that's kind of just giving you the sign that it's going to be a long road, but I'm here and I'm meant to be? What's been that sign that's telling you it's meant to be?
Man, when I step out, man, when I step out, this is all I hear, man. Let me pop that. They don't pop like this. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I come, man, Deezy pop that. You know what I mean? So like the feedback when I go out in the neighborhood, man, it's crazy. Like man, they motivating me, man. I'm feeding off the energy for kids to come up to me rapping my verses. You know what I'm saying? Like it's starting to open eyes. I can say consistency, man. That's all I can say. I'm gonna stay consistent with it. We're gonna
Mm.
drop back to back. We gonna catch the ear of it. Really gonna catch the ear of it, man.
You are already. I can see that, or just from what I've heard and what I've seen in the comments, you're definitely catching the people's ears. How are the DJs treating you out there in South Carolina? Are they giving you some radio play?
We ain't got that far yet. We
Not
haven't
that
got
far. Well,
that far
they
yet.
need to open their ears here and start
Yeah.
digging because the DJs they're in control of everything. A lot of it's payola, but back in the
Yeah.
day, what happened to being the first DJ to break out a new record from a new artist?
Right.
That
That was the goal. That was the goal back in the
yeah,
day. Like I got one right now. We about to bring to the table. We gonna break the charts. That was everything. You know what I'm saying? That just like MCs when MCs used to go inside the studio. They used to have competitions. Like man, I'm gonna kill them with this one. When I break it ain't like that no more. So you know what I'm saying? Everything's about this dollar now. You know what I'm saying? The followers and making a name. So they
the
ain't want to let
competitive
us
in
in the
rap
door.
is gone. Competitiveness in rap has been gone for a while.
Yeah, yeah, man. So they ain't want to let us in the door. We gonna kick it down, man.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's gonna be kicked down and it's gonna be back to where it was.
Yeah, you can please leave. I get in the door. I'm gonna leave it open. All my
Yeah.
people coming behind me. That's a fact. That's a fact, man.
Are you going to be someone that's going to help South Carolina out as far as the artists go? Or are you going to be looking to get some artists to get the exposure once you start really taking off here? Is that a goal for you?
For sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I got a couple right now, man. Shout out to my little brother Noon, man. Shout out to my little brother Mel G. Shout out to my boy Smoke. Shout out to Gotti. You know, yeah, RSB. You know, big RSB. If you hear me say it, big RSB all the time. At the team, man. We about to really power up, man. I got my boy Turn Me Up June. We about to go, man. We got a lot of look. It's a lot for you to look forward to, man. Let's say that. Yeah,
I, I I'm looking forward to it, man. And DZ, is there anything else you want to let the audience know what you have on the way? Because I think we covered everything,
man.
and
Just
one of them
look
is
out,
available on
man.
all platforms. This is your time, man. So is there anything else you want to let the fans know that we didn't tap into yet, and what else you want to let them know?
Man, just follow me on Instagram at Deezy Kruger. Follow me on YouTube, Deezy Kruger, Facebook, Deezy Kruger, man. Let's turn up. Number real vibes going on, man. I appreciate everybody showing me love. It's love back, man. Run
Absolutely,
it.
and shout out to what you're doing and putting on for the generation, the golden era as well. Just it was a breath of fresh air hearing that. I was like, wow, there's actually someone that's out here putting on for that masterpiece sound, and you could
Yeah, man.
tell. I could tell that Cash Money, Bird, but you could really, I could definitely
Yeah,
tell the Hot Boys. I could hear it in the music right
yeah,
away.
man. Yeah, man. Appreciate that, man.
You already know,
Big.
DZ.
That's something big to stand up against, man.
Yeah,
You know, we gonna do it
DZ.
though, man.
Yeah, man. Let me know when your next release is. As far as the EP, we'll be in touch. Shout out to Al Nice for connecting us, and we'll get you back
Yeah,
on the
shouts out to
show.
Nice, man. Shouts out to Nice, man. Nice making a whole bunch of noise for me, man. I really appreciate that. That's
He's a
100,
goat.
man. Yeah, that's the goat, man. He the goat, man. He the goat of it, man. I ain't gonna say no lie, man.
He's
Yeah,
a
but
goat for sure, man.
EP will be dropping real soon, man. I'll make sure you be the first one know it.
I appreciate that. And once you
You know,
drop
the
it, you'll
first
be back
one.
on the show. We're locked in.
I say no more, man. I really appreciate that. That's love, bro.
You already know,
You know?
man. And shout out to
Yeah.
everyone else that help us get set up in the Zoom here that was working with us through. I think this is probably your management and stuff, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Shouts out to Cats, man. Shouts out to Kills, man. Oil Gang, man. This what we doing. Shouts out to Knife. You know, they're really putting me in position to make a lot of noise right now, man.
absolutely. The teamwork makes the dream work, and that's happening.
Oh yeah, most definitely pass the ball. Sometimes it ain't all about scoring, baby.
Yeah, no, you can't be AI all the time.
No, can't be
Right.
Kobe all the time, baby.
Yeah.
Can't be Kobe all the time. Hey, I was nice, but he ain't be Kobe, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
DZ, thank you again, man. I had a great time talking with you, and one of them is in my rotation. I put it in as soon as Al Nice sent it to me. And until the next
100.
time, man, keep doing big things. I'm gonna be reading
I
about you in those
appreciate you,
big
man.
articles
Thank you
soon.
for having me, man.
Of
Thank you for
course,
having me.
man.
Oil Gang. You
You already
already
know,
know.
man. Salute.
Salute, man. Peace.
Peace out, man.